Hi everyone. Today I'm joined by the phenomenal president of AWEaP, Bertha Dlamini. Bertha, how are you doing today?
I am fantastic. I have thoroughly enjoyed the conference. I have thoroughly enjoyed the Women in Energy breakfast. So I'm really delighted that I was here.
Thank you, Bertha. And we saw you over the last couple of days on the keynote stage, and you've done a phenomenal job as usual. So, Bertha, congratulations on your recent award. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about it?
Fantastic. So it was the Future Leaders Forum have a program where they recognize different leaders across different sectors. And I was quite humbled to be recognized for the Renewable Energy Visionary Leader Award, which really recognizes the work that we have been doing for the past 6 years in gender equity, not only for South Africa, but for the region and select parts of the continent. And this award signifies truly the industry's recognition of the need to set up interventions and platforms where we can truly push the needle for gender parity. It is not only for socio-economic development per se, but it's truly to afford economies the opportunity to leverage the potential of the entire demographic profile of populations. Women are not a socio-economic development target. Women are the backbone of the economy. When you give women access to technology, access to finance, and access to reliable energy, you catalyze economic activity. When you catalyze economic activity, you enable people to improve their livelihoods. And so on the continent, our dream is to contribute a little bit in poverty alleviation, to contribute a little bit in driving gender parity, to contribute a little bit in changing the mental models that decelerate the participation of women in various economic spheres, not as a charitable event, but truly as a humanitarian imperative. And so this award for us is a stepping stone to much greater things. It will enable us to reach networks that are important, that are pivotal for the success of our interventions. We are a neutral body. We collaborate with any organization whose mission is similar to ours, which is creating an inclusive energy ecosystem in the continent and beyond. Africa presents a plethora of entrepreneurial opportunities that are not obvious to women, to youth, and persons with disability. AWEaP is committed to developing programs that bring forth information that enables entrepreneurs to identify areas of entry in multiple value chains that present the lowest barriers to entry. And it's through collaborative efforts that we're able to realize this vision.
Wow, I'm really inspired by your vision, Bertha, and we watch your work from the sideline, and we applaud you, and just know that you have the support from all of us, all of your phenomenal ladies and women within the sector to continue doing the phenomenal work that you are doing. Bertha, I myself have always been inspired by you, and I'm going to ask you, what do you take away from this morning session, and what are some of the words of inspiration that you will leave the young ladies with today, those that are currently within the sector and those that hope to be in the sector one day?
The key message that came through, especially in the panel, is that it takes a concerted effort to achieve gender parity. Even if we have policies, we have to think beyond the policy. We have to be innovative with our interventions. We have to consciously drive gender equity. So that's one message. The other message that I took out is we often forget that we are good enough as human beings, as women, as young people. You are good enough. Your talents, your experiences, no matter how tragic your past is, you are good enough for the world. So go forth and take up the space. Go forth and grab those opportunities. Do not wait for someone to hand it over to you. Miss Elsie Pule said, squeeze yourself in. This means you must be alert, you must be conscious when there's an opportunity, you dive in. You will learn, you will have people who will support you for as long as your attitude is positive and your heart is committed to your own development and growth.
Well said, Bertha. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are really excited to have you join us as we embark on the Woman In journey. And thank you so much, Bertha. Safe flight back home, and we hope to see you again next year or at one of the other Woman In events.
With pleasure. I will be there.